Hey guys, what's going on? It's Chuck and
Vanessa.
and
Liam and PR. We got little dudes everywhere.
Little family time on the floor in the living room on a Sunday night going into Monday.
We wanted to chat with you guys about motivation because I think that's probably, it's Instagram Motivation Monday, right? And also
The whole internet gets motivated on Monday.
Right, we're all motivated on Monday. And I think a lot of people think, or they blame their lack of motivation for their reason behind not being able to, commit to things or, see things through. But really, honestly, I think the motivation is a bit of a myth.
Motivation doesn't work how people expect motivation to work. Motivation's not like a constant, and people that generally get a lot of things done, people that seem like they're really motivated, it's really just that they're dedicated.
Yeah, dedicated and disciplined. And I think that from being disciplined, motivation builds on that. So I know for me, if I stick with something and I do things for a while and I don't screw things up and I see some success start to happen, then I'm more motivated because I don't want to screw it up. So I think that in and of itself is like where you really start. If you have trouble with motivation, then focus on being disciplined or dedicated or committing to something for a short amount of time. Really, really like being disciplined and not straying. And it only takes a few days.
Yeah, it picks up quick.
And if you
success builds on itself.
If you can do that, then you will be more motivated to not stray and to keep doing those things because it feels good. And because you don't, like I said, you don't want to screw it up. So I think, and so this Monday, if you're starting something new or trying to get back to being motivated to do something, that I say just really kick your own butt this week and say, you know what, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to go to the gym every day this week, whether I want to or not, whether it's convenient or not. And if I don't go, I'm going to do something at home. Or if it's your diet that you're falling off of or whatever, then just
don't break your winning streak.
Yeah, just
start the streak with one and then get to two and
keep going.
Success is a habit. And so motivation, I think. You got me. It's not that funny. I've already got big lips. I don't need them stretched out. So, okay. So my quick short take on it, so it doesn't get too long-winded, because you guys know that I can talk forever. So, how a lot of people think about motivation, I think on the outside looking in, is really what I would probably say is closer to inspiration. Now, inspiration is probably not like a long-term piece that's going to stay with you forever. So I would say, like, find your inspiration. That's what gets you going. And then with that inspiration plus dedication, you build momentum. And the momentum is really like the long-term motivation. So, like, find something that gets you fired up enough to take that first step or those first couple of steps. And just start moving and, think about the idea that, like, 1% improvement every day, that's not even, like, attainable or possible, but, like, the amount of success that builds into is phenomenal. So it's not going to be like these overnight changes, this overnight success. It's everything ends up being kind of like a grind through, weeks, months, years, but it has to start somewhere. And then if you can just think about, like, doing one thing that moves in that direction and then do that one thing over and over and over again. And that's why you hear everybody that's successful in, like, really any field, like when people really get dialed in with their body composition, people are like, oh, I don't know how you get motivated to work out every day. I don't know how you get motivated to stay on top of your diet like that. And they're like, it's my lifestyle. This is just like what I do, and so success is a habit in that way. It's find those little steps that move you forward, and that forward progress builds on itself. And eventually you don't know anything else besides being a winner. And so, Monday motivation, get some inspiration, and then get a little bit of dedication and stay consistent and determined and go do your thing.
Yep. Have fun, guys. Happy Monday.
Bye.
Bye.